Look at this in the replay. Bang! Oh my God. And it stayed hit as well. The ball doesn't even spin. What is going on, people? We are back with another video. Today, we are going to be looking at my top 10 Champions League goals of all time. This list is subjective. It is because I think they're the best goals to look at technically, and also there's a little pinch of meaning to them as well. So it's not just what the goal looked like, but it's also what the goal meant at the time. You've got to take in the gravity of the situation when analysing stuff like this. Your list might be completely different to mine. I want to see what your lists are and if you agree with mine in the comments. But first, we are going to start with number 10 for me. And that is Messi versus Boateng. I don't know if you remember this goal, but it was an absolute typical Messi goal. It was an incredible little bit of tinkering from the genius that is Leo Messi, and we are going to watch that goal right now. No copyright is intended here on these videos as well. This is just for fair use as well, and just purely to see some beautiful goals. So here we are with Messi versus Jerome Boateng. I think this was in 2015. And I think it was the semi-final of the Champions League. So let's see this here. Ball gets played forward to Messi. He picks the ball up against Boateng, squares him up, doubles him inside, and then chips him over the keeper. That is absolutely wonderful from Leo Messi. If you could create a goal that is stereotypical of Leo Messi, if you could just create one off the top, like randomly, it would be this goal. I think this sort of sums Messi up in terms of how good he was and how he played as well. Let's see what he does to Boateng here. And by the way, Boateng was not a slouch at this moment in his career. Boateng is a world-class player, and look what he does to him here. Receives the ball, pretends to go inside, and then just that little dink, that little change of direction here, look, just Boateng just falls into nowhere, and then Messi, with not only the skill but the ability to chip the keeper as well. Do you realise how hard it is to chip a keeper, like running at that pace? When you're running at that pace and the goal's in front of you and the keeper's coming out to you, to be able to do that with that finesse and that beauty is just absolutely stunning. And I say this all the time on this channel. There's certain things that some players do that other players just cannot do, and I believe that goal from Leo Messi, no one else could in the world could have scored that the way he did. So that is why Messi versus Boateng is at number 10 for me. At number 9, we have got an absolute screamer of a goal, and it is, people, Dejan Stankovic and his volley from the halfway line. I think it was against Schalke. I think it was a volley against Schalke. Yeah, it was. I think this is from 2011. Let's check this one out. The ball gets headed out by the keeper, and on the stroke of the halfway line, Stankovic catches the volley in mid-air. And look at the shape of Stankovic's body when he hits this. And again, people, the ability to do this on the volley from that far out, it's just, you can't teach this. This is like built into you as a footballer. Check this out again on the replay. And also, by the way, having the balls to do this, look at this, boom. Oh, you can't really see it on that replay. Look, that just shows you the distance, but this is a better replay of it. So the keeper comes out, look how far out he is. Bang, he catches it mid-air. Perfect technique. Absolutely perfect technique from Stankovic there. That's at number 9 for me, because it's just a lesson. It is a lesson in being able to volley a football and to be able to do it from that far. Just incredible. So at number 8 for me is a goal that cut me deep. This goal cut me deep at the time, and I couldn't really appreciate the goal. Well, I couldn't appreciate the goal until the end of the game. But it was it was not only the build-up play, but the finish as well. This goal is Hernan Crespo versus Liverpool in the Champions League final in 2005. A final that is deep in my heart as one of the greatest games I've ever seen, and the first time I watched my team win the Champions League. Check this goal out from Crespo. Pay attention to the ball from Kaka. I think Kaka turned Steven Gerrard inside out, who was one of the greatest players in the world at the time. Check this goal out from Crespo if you haven't seen it. So pass forward, turn from Kaka, and then look at this pass. Oh my God, Carragher just out of reach. And then the finish from Hernan Crespo as well. That, my friends, is just a work of art. Look at it from this angle. Look at that through ball. It cuts like 4 players out, and then Dudek does well to come out and close the space against Crespo. But look at that for a chip. Do you know how difficult that is to do, that chip? Like, the ball's coming this way, and he's chipped it that way. So the ball's come into him from behind here, and running at full pace, he's had the finesse to be able to chip it over the keeper and it not go wide, or it not go, get saved by the keeper or nothing like that. So unbelievable strike. At number 7, we have got another incredible volley. We have got, I remember this goal going in, and I just thought the technique of that goal. Obviously, I'm a big technique fan. None of these goals have had a massive meaning to them just yet, but this at number 7 has got a unbelievable technique to it, and it is Michael Essien versus Barcelona. Wait until you see this goal, people. This is an incredible, once again, another lesson in being able to volley a football. Check this out from Essien. This is against Barcelona in 2009, I believe. Ball gets played forward, nodded on, and Chelsea just take it from the corner. Chelsea bringing it out from the corner. I think Lampard crosses it now. Oh no. Ball comes in. Lampard plays it in. And look at this. It pops up for Essien, who hits it, barring in from 30 yards out with the left foot and on the volley. Let's see that again from this angle. Look at this for a work of art, people. Look at this. Sits up perfectly, and look at this left foot. Bang! Oh my God. Barcelona could have had 2 keepers in the goal at that moment, and they wouldn't have saved that. They wouldn't have saved that strike. And again, he hits it from such a high level. Like, he hits it from such a high point off the ground. The way he gets his leg over it, most people just sky that into the stand. But Michael Essien was known to be able to strike a football. I remember he scored a goal against Arsenal once. It was a similar goal. It rolled out to him from 40 yards out, and he smashed it in the top bin. And the curl on it was absolute. But I think that was with his right foot. But yeah, unbelievable strike from Michael Essien right there. That was our number 7. We have got number 6, which is the Tinkerman, the genius, once again, Leo Messi. And it is Messi versus Real Madrid. This is another solo goal. And once again, people, this is a goal, once again, that could not really be scored by anyone else. This is a Messi only goal. I think no one else could score it in the way he scored it. I think it was in the semi-final of the Champions League in 2011, I think. Let me just see if I can bring this up. Yeah, this is it. This is in 2011 against the prime Real Madrid, by the way. Picks it up on the halfway, laid off there, takes it past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, 5 Real Madrid players from the halfway line almost. Look at that. His sense of direction, his sense of space, where to move the ball so no one can get to it, is just incredible. Look at this from a bird's eye view. Look at that move. Do you know what impresses me most about Lionel Messi? Is his ability to move left and right at the same quality. So he can go either side of you. That's why defenders struggle to get by him so much, struggle to get the ball off him so much, is because He can go either side of it. If he decides to go left, he can easily go left just as easily as he can go right. And this goal is a perfect example of that. Beautiful, beautiful solo goal from Leo Messi. In at number 5, we have got Messi's arch nemesis, Cristiano Ronaldo. And this people was in 2009 as well, I think. And it was against Porto. You all know the one. This strike, it doesn't seem real. This strike just doesn't seem real to me. Let me see if I can bring it up here. It doesn't seem like a real strike because it doesn't slow down. It's just to get so much power on the ball at this point from this distance is just outrageous. So it's played into him here. He's got no options in front of him, so he just decides to hit it and bang, top corner. As a keeper, you can't even be embarrassed by that because of the speed he hit it with. Check this out again. The technique in this volley, the power in this volley, a goal, once again, that most players just cannot score. That is a typical trademark Cristiano Ronaldo goal. Look at this in the replay. Bang! Oh my God. And it stayed hit as well. The ball doesn't even spin. That's how you know the ball's been hit as sweetly as it could possibly be hit. The ball doesn't even spin. It just stays and doesn't move all the way into the top corner. Absolutely stunning strike from Cristiano Ronaldo. That was our number 5, people. At number 4, we have got one of my favourite goals of all time. And this goal is at number 4. 1, because of how good the strike was. But 2, because of what it meant. This is Steven Gerrard versus Olympiacos in 2004. And if you know the game, Liverpool needed to win by 2 goals to go through into the last 16 or into the quarter-final. It was either last 16 or quarter-final. And we needed a goal, and it was the last 10 minutes of the game. And Steven Gerrard had pulled us out of the shit Steven Gerrard had pulled Liverpool and rescued Liverpool so many times already that season. And he needed to do it again. And this goal, in my opinion, won Liverpool the Champions League because it was just an example that Liverpool were never going to give up. Liverpool weren't the best team, but they were never ever going to give up. And this is the goal. I think it was in like the 80th minute, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Liverpool fans nervous, thinking we're going to go out. The ball comes in, nodded down by Neil Mellor, and outside of the box from 28, 30 yards out, Steven Gerrard with the perfect technique on a half volley you will ever see into the far corner. Look how good the Olympiacos fans are. Take a look at this again on the replay, people. Look at that technique. On the half volley, he had to readjust his body as well. Carragher brings it in, nodded down by Neil Mellor, and look at that placement, people. Jesus Christ. Look how good that was. That was, once again, signature Steven Gerrard. A lot of these goals that are the best goals I've ever seen are always goals that are like signature goals from certain players. That goal sums up Steven Gerrard more than any other goal for me. Liverpool saviour, captain, fantastic. Last few minutes of the game, unbelievable technique, right into the corner from 30 yards out. Massive, massive goal, celebrates in front of the cop. That is trademark Steven Gerrard right there. Right, we're getting to the business end now, people. We are at number 3. And number 3 is one you wouldn't think of. It's an overhead kick. And it is a ridiculous overhead kick. It's Mauro Bressan. I think you might have seen it. Or Mauro Bressan. I might be saying his name wrong there. Check out this goal from Mauro Bressan. It's one of the best goals I've ever seen in my 34 years on this planet. It is absolutely incredible. Check this out. I think it's against Barcelona in like, I don't even know the year. But check this goal out. The ball comes out. It's volleyed up in the air. It bounces 30 yards out. And Bressan overhead kicks it into the top corner from here. Look at this technique. Bang! I think it's early 2000s. And lobs the keeper from 30 yards out with an overhead bicycle kick. Hits the bar and goes in. That goal, people, is a thing of beauty. We're going to watch it again. Look at this. Ball comes out, up in the air. To take it, look at this. Bang! What? You cannot be serious that he's just scored that goal. That, my friends, is a bicycle kick that you will never ever see again. Lobs the keeper from 30 yards out. That, for me, people, and look where he puts it there, where I've paused it. It's literally, it's the only place he could have put it to lob the keeper. The keeper's hand's there, and the bar's there, and the ball goes through that gap. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful goal from Bresson right there. So that is my top 3 goal. And the top 2 people, that's 10-3. The top 2 people, top 2 goals of all time are both Real Madrid goals. I couldn't decide which one was better, but I had to go with the one that I went with. This is at number 2, and it is Zinedine Zidane versus it's in the Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen, and this is one of the best Champions League, for me, the second best Champions League goal of all time, but also the second best Champions League final goal of all time, and also the second best Champions League goal of all time. So the reason that it's so good is because it was the winning goal, I think, in the Champions League final, and it was in the last couple of minutes of the game, if I remember correctly. Check this out from Zinedine Zidane. The ball comes down the left-hand side. Real Madrid need a goal, or they need a winning goal. It's chipped forward. The build-up play there as well, knocked in by Roberto Carlos, and Zinedine Zidane hits this volley with the perfect technique. And when we see the replay in a sec, we'll see as he connects with the ball, his legs completely straight. To hit a volley in the top corner that's like hit 30 yards above your head. Look at this. Bang! That, my friends, is just outrageous. And the fact what it means, and the fact that they needed a goal as well. Nerves of steel. Check this out. Boom, from behind. And the curl on the ball as well. He could, honestly, if he tried to score that goal like 100 times, I think he might have only scored it a handful of times. And to put it where he put it as well, I'd be surprised if he scored it 5 times out of 100. That, my friends, is a 1 in a million goal. And it's only second to my number 1, which again was a dagger to my heart. And it's Gareth Bale. You all know the one. It's Gareth Bale versus Liverpool, bicycle kick. And despite breaking my heart at the time, this goal is, again, it's a goal on the volley in the Champions League final to win the game. I think he scored again after this, but this goal would have won the game. It was to make it 2-1, I think, in the Champions League final. And I think it's on the edge of the box. Let's take a look at this goal from Gareth Bale. Marcelo crosses it in, and he lobs the keeper with an overhead kick that's coming at him at pace, by the way. This is what's so impressive about this goal. The goal comes at him at pace. The cross comes in at pace from Marcelo. So check this out. He pick it up on the left-hand side. Marcelo, the ball goes back out wide here, look. So Marcelo, it's chipped over to Marcelo, who fires it in at pace, bang, and then Bale has to come back out away from the goal. So he has to come further away from the goal at a distance than what he was. So technically, it's a masterpiece. Technically, it is just a masterpiece of a goal. It could have been the winning goal, but he actually scored the goal after that to win the Champions League as well. Technically, it is an absolute masterpiece because he has to come further away from goal to get to it. Then he has to jump 6-7 feet in the air. Then he has to catch it knowing that it's coming at him fast and at pace. It's not a floater cross. It's like a bullet cross. To catch it and then put it top in. Yes, the keeper forgot that he had a pair of arms in the final. I don't really want to talk about that. But all in all, that Gareth Bale goal, for me, is the best Champions League goal to ever be scored on a football pitch, ever. Not to mention that it was in the final. Unbelievable goal from Gareth Bale. So that was my top 10, people. Let me know what you think of my top 10. I'm gonna relist them now just so you can remember them. Top 10. Number 10, Messi versus Boateng. Number 9 was Stankovic from the halfway line. Number 8 was Crespo against Liverpool. Number 7 was Essien against Barca. Number 6 was Messi versus Madrid, that solo goal. Number 5 was Cristiano Ronaldo versus Porto. Number 4 was Gerrard versus Olympiacos. Number 3 was Mauro Bresson. Number 2 was Zizou in the Champions League final. And number 1 was Gareth Bale in the Champions League final. Let me know what you think of my list and if you agree or if you'd swap any in the comments below. I have also recreated most of these goals as artwork, and I have got them to download for free as a phone wallpaper on my website for you guys. So if you want to go to my website, I'll flash them up on the screen here. You can see that artwork. You can download this for free at calionline.uk. You don't need to pay me a penny. They are all free phone wallpapers for your screensavers on your phone. Go and check them out. And I've also got prints on there as well if you wanted to support me as an artist. But if not, just get the free stuff that's there. I enjoyed that video very much so. And if you want me to do another top 10 list of any other goals, volleys, headers, solo goals, FA Cup goals, Premier League goals, whatever it is, World Cup goals, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be back soon with another video. Nice one for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Have a boss day.